Hello world, hello YouTube, hello everybody. So, I'm absolutely fed up with what's going on with the gun control issue and this and that. And I put out the challenge to Senator Dianne Feinstein. She said in her speech, if anyone has any kind of ideas or any kind of this and that, let her know, blah blah blah, right? Nothing. They're not interested. The reason I don't state a lot of it on YouTube is I get a little nervous. There's only a little bit of time, and you can't hold a lot of attention, on a video, and it's going to be a bit long-winded because it is kind of a bit. But here's what I'll say to the elected representatives, the government, the members of government. Number one, I said in another video that I'm all for government. I am not anti-government. I am anti the people in the government these days. Because they don't have a clue. They have no idea, nor do they wish one to find out, see, or whatever they want to do. They just want to make sure they have their grip on power and they keep it. And me personally, the way I am and my mentality and my mindset, I cannot understand why, possibly. But people get that way, which is, the human condition. But this I will say, the problem isn't firearms, guns, and all that, and the gun owners, because, I have guns, had guns, all my life. Not one has killed anybody. Yet I'm being vilified, demeaned, called horrible names. I mean, it's like it's getting macabrely racial to where, look, now, because of what the anti-gun people and their rhetoric has been put out, I ain't giving up no guns. No way am I giving up any firearms in any way, shape, or form at all. I've backed up enough. And I've backed up as far as I'm going to back up. I'm not backing up anymore. And now that the names and the hate of these people that want to, it's such a paradox that here they are, oh, hate guns, and we're going to kill everyone that has one. What? Oh, no. The problem isn't us gun owners or guns per se, or at all. I'm not even going to say per se. It's not the problem. You know what the problem is? The problem is the social designers of our society. They've done a poor job. They haven't designed a society that's conducive to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and the ownership of property. They've done stuff to thwart that kind of thing at every turn. Now, the right to own and bear arms, right? This is how it's a right. And it's a God-given right. Even if you don't believe in God, it's just, I'll give you an example. All the documentaries and all the information put out about early man, say, millions of years ago, this and that. Every single one of them have been portrayed, these people and their actors that are walking around in the, in the scenario. What do they have in their hand? At least 2 spears. At the very least. Right? That tells me since time immemorial, man has had to have something to defend himself from lions and tigers and bears and fellow men. You can't take that away. Humans will be human forever. And until humans stop being human, I'm not going to stop having something to defend myself. No way. None. Zero. Ain't happening. I'm not backing up anymore. I'm not doing anything anymore to infringe in any way, shape, or form my time-tested and God-given rights to own and bear arms. Like I said, since time immemorial, man, once he figured out he could pick up something and further himself, we wouldn't even be here as a civilized society, if man didn't pick up a rock, he didn't sharpen a stick, he didn't chip a flake for a spearhead, we wouldn't have been able to eat, defend ourselves, further ourselves. Even Native American Indians had bow, arrow, spear, club, axe. Since man had a thumb, he has been picking up something to defend himself. You know why? Because he's had to. That right there is what gives us, it's beyond right. We need to redefine that. It's not a right. It's fundamental. It's core. It is core to our existence to be able to defend ourselves, our property, and our loved ones. It's beyond right. It's beyond even God, Lord, the consciousness, anything like that, due to the fact that man has picked something up to defend himself from anything that would harm him, since he could figure out he could take and pick something up. That's all that's to it. That's the only thing. Now we've got these people, yakking this horrible, hateful, vindictive rhetoric against guns. You're worse than we are, and we don't even do anything. Yet look at the vitriol that's being put out by these people. Ain't gonna happen. Now you guys, you anti-gunner people, you're making me fear for my life. I feel discriminated against. I feel to the point of racism. And I tell you what, you see this hair on me? Try walking around with this stuff and see how you get treated. Okay? You're making me feel worse than when I go around and do things. But I digress. Let's move on. I have an idea that will fundamentally reshape community and society as a whole. It's already being done in other countries. But yet, no way, nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to listen to it. But, again, it's the designers of this society that have made the mistake, because they don't know what they're doing. And they're trying to design it to a particular few that have resources that they covet. They're coveting their neighbor's stuff, right? Because these guys say, hey, I'll give you a bunch of money if you wiggle-waggle things my way. And, well, that's what happens. Rather than to look at society as a whole and realistically approach it and change it to where we can survive, thrive, and be happy in our everyday life. But they won't do it. They won't listen to us. They don't want to, because they're being influenced by those that wish to subjugate us. Those that wish to have those guns, firearms, defense weapons of whatever sort, so they can victimize us, kill us, destroy us, and our way of life. For you people that can't see that, you anti-gunners, I don't know what to call you. I'm not going to call you names, because that's just not the way I am. That's not the way gun owners are. We don't do that. But now, no, I'm defending myself against you especially. All you people that are calling me baby killer. Really? Children? I got 5 children. If I wanted to kill babies, I had plenty of opportunity. The things that we're being called because we own and bear arms in the defense of you even, and us, it is despicable, and it's frightening. Okay? It's frightening. So, you need to fundamentally reshape society. Not take away their ability to defend themselves against people, the very people you are. As proven by the things you've said and have posted and your general attitude. You know, you're going crazy. We're not. Anyway, I have a way to change society. It is a proven example that is actually being worked by other societies. Yet America won't do it because the powers that be want to subjugate us. They want to push us into the position of some of the other countries that make T-shirts or chop chicken or that work for 35 cents an hour. That's mighty, by God, appealing to them. And we are the last bastions of right and proper freedom and fairness left on this planet. And you want to destroy that, along with the perpetrators of this situation. You're being played as pawns. Now you wait. Your children will be, if you do this, your children will be in the sweatshops and the ghettos and the slums of the world at large. This is what we have been able to avoid because we own and bear arms. Where do you not get that? I had a statement the other day I read on the thing. It says, we haven't needed guns for 200 years. Why do we need them now? We're still free. Nothing ever happened. Of all the moronic things to say, the reason we are still who we are today is because we have had those firearms. We have had the ability and the core. I can't call it a right. It's core to us to be able to keep these people at bay. That's just crazy. And now, I'll tell you what, I'm to go out in my neighborhood and this and that and have people, I've had things, I've been protested against and things thrown at me in fear of my life when I've gone out the door when I was in the military. How is that done? Yet you want to recreate this kind of situation? You don't see history, time and time and time over and over again of no matter who it is, all started out with their good intentions, degrade into horrible dictatorship, depopulation, and mass murder of millions and millions and millions of people. Not here. Not my kids. I have 5 kids on this planet, in this country. I'll not have them wronged by someone that wants to make billions and billions and billions of dollars that they cannot even hope to spend. If they lived 1,000 years, they couldn't spend it. That in itself is a psychosis, yet we celebrate it. And yet you want to subjugate us into the very hands of these people. You know, the ones that keep both man and the woman, man and wife working so they can't take care of their kids. And then you wonder why these kids and these people do the things they do. Well, obviously, they're mad at something. I imagine they're mad because they sat there and watched their mom and dad work themselves to death for nothing. While they didn't have a mom and dad. But by God, those people made billions and billions and billions of dollars. And then you blame me, a gun owner? You know, the greatest weapon on this planet is poverty and starvation. You know how we've avoided that? Because we can deal with the people that want to impoverish and starve us. Why aren't you getting this clue? Anyway, I'm open to interviews or something, anything like that, to discuss this situation and what we should do. I even have a couple of ideas and trades and things I would like to see done for this situation anytime. Alright, now I've run out of stuff. Maybe I'll make a video later because I know this won't go anywhere. And I can't believe what's going on. I can't believe that the mass stupidity of these people and how they cannot see history, how they cannot see other places on the present day that is horribly subjugated. You know why? Because they can't defend themselves. People, really? Alright, there it is. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. Bye.